What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and look at this. Here I am. I know I didn't say check it out. That's what I normally say. It's what I've said in like so many different videos. And we know what it is. 300,000 subscribers. And I gotta be honest with you guys, never in a million years did I think I'd be sitting here saying that 300,000 of you clicked the like button or the subscribe button on one of my videos. And it doesn't matter to me whether you're subscriber number 13 or subscriber number 300,512, which I believe is where we're at this very moment. But like, man, I don't know, like I keep playing through this in my mind, and I wonder how I got so lucky. Like, I'm just a guy that's just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, that loves video games and loves collectibles and loves just sharing my love for all things nerdy. Let's face it, you know, 10 years ago, August of 2010, we're literally 10 years of building this. I started this channel because I was having fun playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. I was playing with this group called the Outlaw Army. My boys, Obi, Tyler Durden Scrubs, Wally, Willis, just tons of people, Waleo. And we were just this group of guys that thought we were pretty good at Battlefield, and, you know, always grouped up together and played and had a good time. And I just thought we were good and we had fun, and I just wanted to make videos, and that's kind of why I started the channel. And I mean, when I was getting 500-600 views on those, or 1,000 views on those, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And it was never about being a business or making money or getting things for free or anything like that. Never envisioned it being anything like that. I mean, YouTube was different back then, but man, I can't believe we're here. And, you know, there's some people that might say, oh, you know, 300,000, are you going to do one for every 100,000? Yeah, right. I don't know if I'm going to get to 400,000. I'll be honest with you. It took me way longer to go from 200 to 300 than I thought it would. But we're here, you know. I just appreciate every single one of you, and I wanted to make a video that basically shared that appreciation. You know, I've met so many people over the years, and there's so many people that have helped me get where I am. I definitely, even though I do all of this alone, I edit my own videos, I obviously record my own videos. Like, it's been a battle to do all this stuff, but even though I do this as a one-man crew, there is not a JayShockblast at 300,000 subscribers without a lot of people behind the scenes. And, you know, I don't know what to do. Like, this is probably about my 20th try making this video, and I finally put a list, like literally just behind the camera over here, which is why you kind of see me look over here, because that's where my ugly mug is on, like, on my screen. And I just kind of keep looking to make sure I'm doing it right. Doing it right, that's a good point, because I'm like scatterbrained, all right, and I don't do everything right. I do everything wrong. I probably do everything the exact opposite way they teach you to in YouTube school, okay? I make videos on what I enjoy, and YouTube wants me to just make Lego videos, or just make Mortal Kombat videos, or just make cooking videos. They don't like it when you're actually creative. They want you to do mostly the same thing. And there's been algorithm changes over the years. It's just crazy. And, you know, you'll see me do a gameplay series like Ghost of Tsushima, and nobody watched it. And that's fine. Nobody owes me anything. Nobody has to watch every video I make. I know I make a lot of videos. I think I have like 10,000 videos over the last 10 years. That's a lot. And I get that. And I'm sorry if I spam your feed whenever there's a new Lego game and I make 100 videos over the course of 3 days. You know, but like, I don't know any other way to do it, and I've kind of given up on trying to do it the right way or the way that it's intended. And I I've basically conceded that the only way I can do it is my own. No matter how much great advice I get, you know, so there's going to be videos that I am posting for me, that I love this game, I want to play this game, I want to upload these videos, and if 300 people watch them, I hope those 300 people got something out of it and enjoyed it. And you know, sometimes I get lucky and there's a video like my Spider-Man video that I did with my brother like 9 years ago for The Amazing Spider-Man that has like 5 million views. It's literally one of the worst videos I've ever made. Like we had this meteor mic is what it was called, I think, and that thing picked up everything. Like somebody could sneeze a mile away and it would hear it. But we decided it would be a great idea to not install the game to the Xbox 360 and to put that meteor mic right next to the Xbox 360. So all you hear the whole video is the disc spinning, and it's awful. It's a terrible video, and I knew nothing about editing at that point. That was one of my first videos I ever did voiceover. Now I've got Elgato software. I just press the button and it like records it for me, you know. But back then I didn't know what I was doing, and I tried to sync the audio up, but it's like just a little bit off. And you learn so much over the years doing this, and I know I'm not good at everything. I'm self-taught. Everything I know I taught myself. I like to think I'm fairly smart a little bit, you know, but I don't know everything, and I just do the best I can. That's all I've ever done. And I hope the reason why you guys stick around with me is because I just do my best to give everybody the most personal experience that I can. I've got a Discord, and if you don't know about it, it's in the description below. That's the best way to interact with me. I'd love to sit here and pretend I read the comments on all 10,000 videos that I have. It's impossible, man. And it sucks because I've gone into some of those videos and I've read some very personal stories like 3 years after they're posted, and it's crazy. And like there's so many people that have shared their story with me, and I don't want to single anybody out because I don't want anybody to think that like one is better than the other, but there's one that I always come back to. I don't want to go too deeply into details, even though, you know, I know he said it's okay, but you know, I've got one of my subscribers, Rian, and he shared a very personal story with me about what my video has meant to him, and it really resonated with me because, you know, one of my best friends I've ever had in life went through a similar situation, and she passed away, and like it just means something to me to know that there are people that experience what I do, and it means something to them. And I want all of you to know that what you do for me means something to me. And you know, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you know, become a member, or, you know, send me donations and all those things. That's weird to me. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to put myself out there like that. And it's not even what I want. I even made these pins to try to sell, and I love them. I don't care if I lose money on them. All I was trying to do is make my money back. And I'm not saying this to guilt anybody. But like, I can't even sell those because I don't know what I'm doing. And I get it, because like, your money is your money. I just want you to watch a couple ads. Honestly, if you do nothing else for me, just hit the like button, like a few ads, or watch a few ads for me, and I'm happy, you know? Like, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I worked a full-time job most of my time doing YouTube until they sent my job overseas. You know, I'm just trying to grind my way doing things that I love as long as I can. And if that takes me to 400,000, 500,000, a million subscribers, great. I don't take anything for granted though, you know? Like when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I was at an all-time high. I was making more money doing YouTube then than I am now with 200,000 more subscribers. It's weird. It's crazy. It's like the number is just there for show, and I get that. But the people that make up that number are amazing. Like all of you, no matter if you've been subscribing for a day or all 10 years, I love you just the same. I do love the guys that have been here for 10 years a little bit more, if I'm being honest, but no, I'm kidding. But there's been a lot of people along the way, man. I want to talk about Death of Hope. My friend Mark, and I know he doesn't like government names, aka Madman. I worked with him at Bose for a long time, and he's like a brother to me. And he brought me into this group. They call themselves Death of Hope. We have a channel on Twitch that I'm a part of. I'm not on air talent because it's kind of like it conflicts with what I do here. So, but you know, working with Madman and Multi and Scorn and Bus, I mean, those guys are amazing. All the other dudes that I've met along the way, we've gotten together in New Hampshire. We've gotten together. I've had some of them stay here. You know, we've got people in Texas. We've got people in Wisconsin, Toronto, Chicago, Detroit. I mean, we've got people all over that are part of this group that have been together for like 20 years. And I haven't been a part of it that long, but they make me feel like it. And, you know, that's just like, it's amazing what gaming can do for you, you know? And I want, this is going to be like an acceptance speech. Like I want an Oscar or something, you know? Hold on, let me close my lid. Yay. Thank you, Academy. I appreciate you. Notice the Thor shaker with strawberry shortcake G Fuel. Not a sponsor, but they should be. Anyway, that's a good segue because I do want to talk about literally my only real sponsor, Elgato Gaming. I want to look at this thing. That is the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. I'm using the Elgato Game Capture, the HD60 Pro. I've got a Stream Deck. I've got a green screen that's off to the side because I don't know how to use it. I admitted that, but Miguel at Elgato and all the folks, Steggy and Phil and all the guys and gals with Elgato have believed in me in ways that like no other company has. And you know, I'm so loyal to that company because I love their products. This Wave 3 microphone, I had it for like 2 months before it was even announced. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Actually, right there, that's my original one. That's the beta unit that I have. And that's on a shelf like a trophy. Like I'm just so blessed to have them believe in the stream. That's why in the corner, right here, I'm not good at this. You always see powered by Elgato. Every time I remember to make sure it's there. It's easier to do in some cases than others. But speaking of G Fuel, getting a little dry, starting to get a little misty too. But Elgato, man, like such a great product. And this is not an ad. This is just me coming from the heart, talking about how I bought probably 8 Elgato Game Capture cards over my lifetime before I ever even worked with them. Because there was a point in time where I had one hooked up to my 360, to my PS3, to my Xbox One, to my PS4. Literally 4 different Elgatos. And then there was a newer one and a newer one and a newer one. And I was like, oh, here, this friend, get into streaming. This friend, start recording. This friend, here, have this one. Passing them out like candy. I believe in the product. I spend my own money on the product. And I needed to spend a little bit of time talking about how thankful I am for everything they do for me. Like, you know, just seeing me do something and sending me a message like, hey, man, I can help you with that. You know, like, that means a world to me. So, like, I needed to call that out. And it's not just them though. Like Lego Gaming has been so huge for me. The folks at TT Games are amazing. So many of them follow me and I thank all of them. Obviously Arthur Parsons is the head of the group and there's lots of other great guys that I've met, you know, over the years, Phil and Bear, and there's some that I haven't met, you know, Steven and just all the people that follow me. It's crazy to think that I just love playing Lego video games because there's just so many amazing characters that I love. And they even put my dude Nova in like every game, which is amazing. That's not really a Lego version. It's a Mario Brothers version of Nova. But man, that game, Lego games changed my life. I mean, it really, this is the house that Lego built in a lot of ways. Oh, I mean, it was built like 50 years before I bought it, but I digress. But still, like, I would not be sitting here in my own home without everything that Lego gaming has done for me. And it's not just them. Like, honestly, I think of Marvel Heroes Omega, another reason a lot of you guys are here, and you know, Chris and Tyler and David and Brian and, you know, all the folks that worked with Gazillion, but especially the PR people. You know, that game was very special to me too, and I know we all miss it. But like, I have to mention them because that's a huge part of who I am and what JayShockblast is as a channel. And then, you know, WB Games and Ubisoft, and recently, I mean, you're gonna probably see some 2K stuff soon. Just all these companies that have worked with me very closely over the years. You know, I got to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla like 2 months ago. It's not even out till November. Like, how insane is that? Like, I'm just so thankful for all of you that have helped me kind of get there, and I don't think I could ever repay the thanks for like WB Games in general, because, you know, they handle all the Lego stuff. Mortal Kombat, man, I've been to NetherRealm Studios. I have no business there. Like, I just, you know, I was at the reveal. You know, I got to meet Kofi Kingston and Austin Creed, Zelina Vega. I got to meet Cody Rhodes. I mean, it's crazy to me, man. And I mean, I got to think about all the creators that I've met over time. You know, I've met a lot of creators over the years, okay? And we've talked and all this stuff. And, you know, some of them, they're doing their own thing. They don't need to do anything about me. And maybe I've been disappointed because I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I'll work with them. But then I think of the ones that follow through, and I think of Blitzwinger. You know, we've made videos together a few times, and I think of Pack Attack. Oh man, Pack Attack. Pack, if you're watching this, I miss you, man. I used to talk to Pack Attack like literally every day, and he, you know, he's doing his own thing now. And he's doing it for his reasons, and it's not bad. It's not like we had a falling out or anything, but like, you know, Disney Dan / Bricks to Life and Pack Attack and I, the old LMG. I don't know if I should really reveal what that LMG was. People used to be like, oh, Team LMG. I have a confession. It was Lego Mean Girls. You could take from that what you will. But man, like those guys, like we talked every day. And then, you know, I met Blitzwinger at E3, and you know, he's one of the real ones that followed up, and we've done stuff together. And then I think about all the Mortal Kombat events that I've went to and gone to, and you know, Caboose and Uncaged Games and Unruly. I think about them a lot from Chicago, especially because, you know, we went out to Chicago for Final Combat right before all this pandemic stuff happened, and literally while I was on the flight, the event was canceled. And, you know, I'm flying to Chicago alone for a couple days. I don't really know many people, and those guys made me feel like we had been friends forever. And I'll tell you, I watch Uncaged and Caboose and even Unruly. I watch them interact with each other, especially in their videos, like when Uncaged does like the Buy Everything Mortal Kombat, and that's a genuine friendship. Like those guys have such great chemistry, and it's like they made me feel like I was a part of that, and they continue to. And I hope that, you know, we do get to work together, and like things like that mean a lot to me because I'm just a guy, you know. I'm a little bit of a loner, like a lot of people. Getting a little emotional. Keep in mind, I've done this 20 times and I get emotional like all the time. But saying all those names isn't like a, you know, a clout thing, or it's like a, hey, I know these people thing. It's a, man, those people, all those people have been so good to me. And, you know, I'm not rich. And, you know, for WB Games to like say, hey, we love your content so much, we're going to fly you out to California. We're going to fly you to Chicago. You know, for You know, I think of Tyler, that used to be with Marvel Heroes Omega, setting me up with a trip to a studio in Montreal. You know, like, I just think of all these things that I've been able to do that I really have no business doing. And I'm glad I stay humble, because I see a lot of these publicists share stories about how, like, there's these people that are just so entitled and they feel like they're owed everything, and I'm owed nothing. Like, I can buy every video game that I play and be happy. Like, I like supporting companies. I want to make sure they get to keep making their video games. Man, I gotta stop crying. Hold on, I have like paper towels here. This is embarrassing, but I'm just trying to be real, because that's who I am, you know? I'm just a real dude that enjoys playing video games, and I hope that passion shares through. And I know this video is getting long. Keep in mind, I've done this like 20 times, and I've hated every single one. Maybe this will be the one that makes it. Maybe it won't be, but I like Free Willy rocks, man. That dude is like my ride or die in all my games, and I appreciate everything he does to help me, because, you know, I can't do everything myself, and he's literally there to help me if I need to get a challenge done, or if I need to do this, and, you know, I appreciate that. And I think of Valber Paradox, who, like, I don't necessarily interact with him as much as Free Willy, but like Discord, my Discord is only active and alive with people still in it because of him. Because when Discord was coming out, he was like, dude, Jay, you gotta get a Discord, And I got a Discord. I did not understand it at all. Now, I love it. And, you know, I have to think of like Adolfo in the Rivera family. Like, probably, no offense to anybody, probably my biggest fan. Like, he's been a member on YouTube. He's been a premium member, on a sub on Twitch. He bought a pin. You know, he bought 2 pins, I think. He bought an Xbox I put up for sale. I mean, that dude is amazing. And I want to single all of you guys out, because you're all just amazing to me. And I just hope that at any point in time, I've given you that personal experience in some way. You know, if you tweet at me on Twitter, I try to, even if I don't respond, I try to like it to make sure you know I saw it, unless you're being a jerk, which is not often, but it happens. You know, I try to acknowledge everybody that I can. You know, at one point I was trying to add everybody as friends on Fortnite, on Xbox, on PlayStation. I can't do it anymore, though. Like, there's just so many of you, and it's hard to keep up, and I can't find the people that I need to find, and that, like, wouldn't affect most people. Most people are like, oh, whatever, you know, no big deal. But it is a big deal to me, because I know you want to be a part of it, and you want to be involved, and I want you to be too. So there's always this constant struggle and balance between figuring that out, you know. But I know this is getting a little long, so I need to wrap it up. The last people that I obviously want to thank, that probably should have been the first, is my family. You know, I'm married now. I have been for a few years, but I wasn't when I started this. And my wife is amazing. She doesn't understand this at all, and it's crazy, but it works, because it's just, I don't know, like, she's my biggest supporter, bar none. Like, she lets this happen. Like, it's so hard to find somebody where we're just so in sync, you know, and it really is. I hit a home run there, and her family is amazing. And then there's my family, you know, my mom, my brother. I love them to death. They're amazing. You know, I think a lot about my dad, and I lost my dad about 2 years ago, and it's hard, but he was so proud of me too. I think about being at E3 and being on those live streams, and him, like, not understanding any of this, and doing everything he could to be able to watch me. And I missed him. And I missed Teddy. You know, Teddy was a big part of the channel too. And now we have Thor. We have Jigs. Jigs was my dad's dog. And, you know, this video probably only get a few hundred views. And it's fine. The people that watch it are the ones that should. And I just have to say thank you. This video is important to me. It may be a little over the top. I may be getting a little too emotional, but I am who I am. And I'm just going to keep doing this until it's no longer something I want to do, you know? And I don't know how long that is. You know, I turned 40 on Halloween, and those are words that are a little crazy to me too. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is awesome. I get to do this, and I get to make somewhat of a living off of it. I'm not rich, you know. I'm just getting by, and that's okay. I didn't do this to get rich. The fact that I'm able to just do it is never lost on me. And if I have to get where I need to be by working hard, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to take shortcuts to get there. I'm going to be genuine in everything that I do. And I just want to have fun playing video games and sharing that love with all of you. And I just want to say one last time before it's really overkill, thank you for letting me do that for so long. And thank you for being with me through all of this. I hope I continue to bring you some joy, or maybe some frustration. Maybe maybe I hate on your favorite character a little bit too much. Maybe I make that wrong Squirrel Girl joke that I've been waiting for. But you know, it's fun. It's crazy, and I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I really am. Trust me. I've done this 20 times at this point, and this is the time at the end where I'm like, yeah, this is it. And a normal person would just take those 20 times and cut all the good parts and put it together, but not me, because I don't do anything right. One take, baby. One take. So from the bottom of my heart, one last time, as I go in circles, thank you for everything you've ever done. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And that's all I got.